What's going on YouTube? I have another video today. So today we actually had y'all can tell by the title and thumbnail and everything. Got a little bit packed today. Got a couple things to do here and there. But y'all haven't seen this car in a while though. So let me go ahead and remind y'all of what this car was. This is a 2025 Kia K5 GT. You can tell by the brakes and the wheels, the interior and everything. But I think last video we did on this, we did the ambient lighting, which is the interior. But you know, we had to switch it up, do stuff for the exterior. So today we got a package from SR Motorsport, and it's actually gonna be a, go ahead and get this open for y'all. 3-piece style front lip that obviously will protect the front, but I know for the newer gen K5s, a lot of lips just protect the bottom. But he wanted to look a little more aggressive because he already has an aggressive front bumper. So he actually has the, on the side pieces right here, they actually go up into the, see, front bumper-ish, that little line. Oh, go ahead, show y'all that. This little edge right here, and they protect down. Also add some out, but then it also, I like it because it covers this up too, so it makes it more aggressive. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of assemble it. I guess you can say, yeah, because we have to assemble the lip in general. Should be 3 pieces, a couple like screws, put it together, and then after that, we'll test fit it on the car, and then we'll screw it up. All right, change of plans. Thought it was gonna be gloss black, that I looked carefully, and it's not. It's actually unpainted. You go ahead, you got some black spray paint, repaint it up, make it look a little better. Plus, we gotta buy some 3M tape. It doesn't come with any at all. Just screws and pop clips. Oh. This time it'll be a lot more work than we thought. Went ahead, scuffed it up, washed it off, everything. Got some black spray paint, just basic stuff. Also picked up some 3M tape for when we do install on the car. The car in here, move mine outside. And let's go ahead and get this painted and installed on. I thought there'd be a quick install video. Turns out it is not, but it's okay. So it makes it more fun, I guess you could say. Plus, I'm waiting some more packages for this video. So 3, well, I guess we're doing 3 installs in this video, but the main thing is gonna be the lip. We'll go ahead and get this painted, and we'll go back to you whenever it is done painted. Alrighty, final coat of the front lip is drying up. Went ahead and set up that to wash the cars. Top bar's gonna be here soon, so don't even trip. I'll go ahead and set that up, set up the pressure washer, and then I guess while that's drying, I'm gonna let that sit inside the garage, and then go ahead and start washing the car. Okay, so I started washing the wheels, then we had a little mishap, and this dropped. So we had to wait for this to dry, sand it all down. Everything else looks great in gloss, just to match with the front. Gotta repaint the most important, which is the middle section. Oh, because of this right here. I don't really care if it gets ruined or not right now. But yeah, see? Use a heat gun to make it dry a little faster. Then gotta sand it down, repaint with black. Probably do just one heavy coat. And then redo a clear on it. And after that, yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wait for this to dry, give like 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do the wheels. And shout out McGuire's Wheel Clean. I would not be able to survive this car without you. So I do like new brake pads or something, but I'm gonna go ahead and get that cleaned up. Front lip painted, fully installed on. Pretty aggressive. Just kind of wish that those fin lips would stick up straight more, but I think that's about it though. Looks pretty aggressive though. And the gloss back looks a lot better with the car. Next up, side skirts, but gotta finish washing the cars first. So let's keep going with that. Alrighty, cars are clean, looking great. Don't worry about that. Anyways, but time to do the next install. AKA it's gonna be me and Tim's Christmas decoration. Everyone keeps doing lights and it's cool and all, but I'm not trying to scratch up my wrap. He don't want to scratch up his paint, and we don't want to do that because kind of we see everyone with it. So do something a little bit more subtle. Yeah, I've got these snowflakes just to add decals on the side of the quarter panel, maybe the wing, some on the trunk, maybe, probably not though. But go ahead and put this down, time lapse it. We're gonna do it for my car and Tim's car. So let's get started. is from my side. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 8 stars on this side. A couple dots here and there. 2 snowflakes. Tim, boom, boom, boom. It's a little harder because he has the flare right here. We made it work. A lot more prominent on Tim's car. Kind of wish I had got him the chrome ones to match his wheels, but it is what it is. White ones look great with the white though. Boom. Go ahead and show this side for mine. Boom. All the way down. A lot more stars on this side. A lot fatter, big boys. And after that, got this side for Tim. Boom. Here, gas cap. All the way down. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I just realized what time it is after I finish this. And I wasn't install this, but I guess I might as well save it for tomorrow. Picked up a Wolfbox mirror dash cam, the G840S. It's right here. But I realized it's kind of 10. I gotta wake up early tomorrow, so I might as well just wait for this to do this tomorrow. So go ahead and catch y'all tomorrow, bright and early-ish for me. And let's get this video finished, and I can get this posted on Friday for y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all then. All right, so change of plans. Turns out it was a little busy today, so I couldn't get started when I wanted to, which was early, but better late than never, right? So I'm gonna go ahead. I already went ahead and unboxed the dash cam for y'all. Let me go ahead and turn around and show y'all. Alrighty, so here's the dash cam itself, which is gonna be technically a new mirror and everything like that. Here's the front camera along with the screen. This is the wire for it to plug in. Turns out it's USB-C, way better. But in the future, I think I might try to hardwire this to get the full 24-hour surveillance, I guess, whatever it is. Here's the rear camera. This is a GPS unit for it. And this is what you use to attach it on your rear view mirror, along with another mount for the rear camera, because this one actually turns, or I guess not turn, lifts up and down, so you get to mount it how you want it. And some wire organizers. So here's the tape for that. You can also screw it in if you like, but I'm not doing that. So go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. Take out the old one that I have, give it to Tim, and then go ahead and put this in the car. Overall, it shouldn't be too hard. Most annoying part will probably be tucking all the wires, but they give you a lot. And I don't even know what this red wire is for. Maybe it's a power or something. Not even sure. But may or may not have to use this, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead, set this up for what I do know, and then I'll get back to you. All right, quick little update. Got the main camera and mirror installed with the GPS. Just routed the lines up from the top. Boom. Here's the connection points for y'all. Sorry, this LED is mad bright. I got left to do, rear dash cam. And then, yeah, after that, we should be all done. I'm hoping that this goes a lot smoother, even though it has way more wires, but I'm hoping this is a lot easier to do. So better find out. Alrighty, got the dash cam fully installed. Excuse the mess, gotta clean that up after. But go ahead, here's my wire layout. Dash cam power and the GPS monitor over there. Route up and then to the right down into this little center console area. Rear camera goes up here, up to here, through passenger side. And then went ahead, tucked it up here, down to here, up into the headliner. And I tucked, since this, I have starlights to go back here, I tucked it on the other side so it doesn't get in the way. And it sits up here, super flush. There's also one more thing I like about this one, because the last one I had would sit in the middle for it to go through the wing. But for this one, which I'm about to show y'all, it's a wide angle, so you can see a lot more. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the dash cam on and show you what it looks like. Is it turned on? And then, it's a little saturated right now. The mirror gives it a weird effect. Here's the rear. I'm gonna turn off this chime. Here's the rear, and then front only. Of course, you can always adjust up and down. I like it kind of like right here-ish. And then both sides. Also the rear, you can also adjust up and down on too. I have it to where I can like barely see the trunk, but it's very wide angle. You can always swipe to change. See how wide it is? It shows all that. It's also when you see the screen, it's like you go up and down, so it's a little different, but this is it. Here's a GPS monitor, show you how fast you're going and everything. You don't want that for Mexico activities. I guess you can just unplug this. Oh, there it goes, and then it should just go away after a couple seconds, like that. But I just keep it plugged in for now. But here it is right here. And best part about it is you can view the actual footage itself on the camera, or you could also do what's it called, through the app. That's like probably my favorite part about it, is going through the app. But what I do, since I already have the rear wide angle and everything, I probably won't be using the mirror function of it, the actual mirror. I just have it face the very front so that it gets everything centered. Because if I were to turn this off, then you can see that it's not really, from my POV of driving, you just see the seat. But it is what it is. Whereas if I want everything happens, I just switch it over. Or I just look myself, which is not a big deal. But yeah, I know this video is very random, bunch of stuff here and there. Car looks great though with the snowflakes, but everything's very random. But y'all made it to this, I've made it to this far. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all get a sneak peek of what's happening next video. And let's just say next video, we're gonna make the rear look a lot lower, if you know what I'm talking about. But until then, I'll catch you on the next one.